Y'all ready to eat the heat?
That's what we do.
We got burgers today from Hennessy's from Oldsmar, Florida. They've been a local Irish bar for about 40 years that I've been going to for about 40 years. And I'm with my co-host Kahn today, which this is kind of reverse. It actually is reverse.
Totally. Johnny's doing
So,
the intro. For
We're
maybe a
going to
second
eat
time.
the heat. I wish I knew what episode this was.
Well, we don't even. Yeah, I didn't even tell you. We're doing Irish Spikes versus Elijah's.
Okay.
Now.
So we're doing our verses.
Exactly. We're doing little mini verses. Normally we do 6 sauce verses. There was some company, and I'm gonna say it. I'll write a little thing right above us now that I got down super sale. They just randomly posted on one of the things on Facebook. These sauces were I think it was $4.50 each.
That's a 7-8 ounce.
Yeah, and the shipping was like not even that bad, which is
Cool.
shocking from a smaller hot sauce company.
So we're promoting.
Whatever I'm gonna write up here, that sauce.
We're promoting.
They were doing a clearance, so I've never had either of these, and I've always wanted to try them.
So we'll let you know.
Get ready to eat the heat.
Yeah, and we'll let you know.
All right, sauce number 1, we got Irish Spikes Fungi Ketchup. This is a porcini, tomato, and roasted red pepper ketchup. So appropriate for a burger, I guess.
Definitely ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Mm-hmm. A different kind of ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Sweet like that. Now, I'm not a ketchup on a burger guy.
Me either.
I'm usually onions, maybe a little mustard, little jalapenos.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Yeah.
That was.
We like hot sauce.
You couldn't
on
time
the show.
that. That was not dumb.
So yeah, but we got plain burgers today just to try to get a little more palate perfection. You know what? I didn't really get much of that porcini, which I was looking forward to, and that's a strong flavored mushroom. So I'm actually surprised not to taste that. I almost felt like it was sweeter than normal ketchup, which makes me like it even less on a burger because I don't like my burgers like this.
Mr. Host, what I hope it doesn't is fructose. Because most ketchup is high fructose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not hot.
Mm-mm. No.
I'm going again.
Now I thought it said on the front heat level 1, but I was worried that it's not even a hot sauce. So.
It is sweet. I wouldn't consider that a hot sauce. I'd consider it a condiment.
Yeah, I mean it tastes like sweet tomato to me and a little vinegar.
I haven't worn a condiment in a long time.
I know what you mean. All right, you ready? Anyone want to guess any more ingredients? I think the red pepper might be helping contribute to the sweetness, but I only know that because it's on the front.
I just hope the first thing is not high fructose corn syrup.
Wow, he probably is, but here we go. Tomato sauce, which is tomato, red pepper, extra tins of celery, and spices. Secret spice is roasted red peppers, vinegar, sugar, lemon juice, water, salt, red wine vinegar, porcini powder, garlic powder, onion powders, citric acid, canola oil, black pepper, cinnamon, thyme, allspice, cloves, paprika.
There's a lot.
Xanthan gum, arrow, and cayenne right at the end.
Wow.
That cayenne. So
I'm way off on the high fructose.
They add a tiny bit of cayenne, honestly, at the very end so that they can call it a hot sauce, I think. This is the least hot thing I think we've ever eaten.
It's ketchup.
Have we ever eaten anything? I mean, we've given a 0 before on sauces, and this is equal. I don't
However,
even have, like, black pepper is spicier than this.
I'm okay with a 0, as long as it's got flavor.
It's got a lot of flavor. And
It
you
does.
know what? It is such a subtle.
French fries.
That porcini is in my mouth a little bit.
I'm trying to find it.
And it's so subtle. It's like, might even be my imagination.
You have one.
Like I do. I have a very strong imagination.
I'm scared of it.
This could just be like a Peter Pan meal happening right now. That's in Hook. Such a great scene. Anyway, I think we've digressed enough. We said the ingredients. Heat level 0.
It's thick.
Consistency was great, just like ketchup, which is
flavor.
We say a 10 out of 10 on consistency.
I don't get the porcini.
Not at all. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think it's my imagination. I used to hunt porcinis. I used to be a mushroom hunter. Very familiar with the flavor. I used to cook with them a lot.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
You didn't know you a mushroom hunter? Oh yeah.
Well,
usually oyster mushrooms and wood ears in this area. But I used to get a lot of.
We see hogs and dogs to find the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, buddy.
They find them better than you do.
I've heard that. I've heard they use the reason, you know why they use dogs more than pigs though in Europe where they get the truffles? Because the pigs say "fuck you." Is that your answer to the question?
No, the nose.
Okay.
They smell
I
them.
thought you were flinging me out.
No, they smell them.
Just using that
No,
finger.
I was telling you because of their nose.
Yeah, and the pigs are actually better at finding them than the dogs.
I
with their
totally
nose.
agree.
But the pigs are not as well trained because if the pigs find really good truffles, they eat them.
Before you do.
They do. So they use mostly dogs.
So we call them voodoo.
Fun fact, fun mushroom facts on the show. So
I wish there was
Fun
more
guy.
mushroom flavor there.
me too. I wish there was a little more. And it's it's hard to get that
But not-
porcini right, but
not bad.
It could be a little more. Yeah, I agree. All right. I think we've done enough. Sauce number 1. Sauce number 2 coming up next.
For you.
This one has a nice consistency. Oh yeah. Nice wieldy sauce. Look at
I
that.
think this one's going to be better. I do.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I do.
Look at that consistency. It's very nice.
Soften it.
Get it.
It's like honey.
All right, sauce number 2. We got the Elijah's Habanero handcrafted pineapple mango hot sauce.
Pineapple mango. We've had a lot of mangoes, but pineapple? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Not many, but a lot of mangoes. Here we go.
It's a good sweet heat. I actually really taste that pineapple.
I do too.
Mo-
Pineapple hit me right up front.
Right as I was gonna say, I tasted it more than the mango. I started really tasting the mango.
And it does got some more.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Good on this burger.
Winner.
Round 1 winner.
Sorry, ketchup.
Yeah.
Winner for sure.
I'm so biased too. I don't like ketchup on burger, but I figured it'd be good to review because so many people do like ketchup on burger.
Wow.
But that is a good. The heat level maybe a 2,
Yeah,
1.5, 2.
but a very unique flavor.
Yeah.
I think one of the unique hot sauces we've had.
Very tropical and very
Pineapple mango.
Yeah, and on the sweeter side.
It is.
I was just gonna say, and then I read it with my eyes.
What?
I think it has sugar added to it.
With pineapple,
Yeah.
I don't know you need to add sugar with pineapple.
No, but they do.
Or
it's-
mango.
And it's mango. And I found it very equal pineapple mango. Like, I
Man.
really do taste both.
Man.
You get a little bit of that habanero, and then the only other ingredients are apple cider vinegar, onion, cane vinegar, xanthan gum, and ascorbic acid. So, and the sugar. So very simple sauce.
And which I
Basically-
like simple
Yeah,
sauces.
basically just fruit, little habanero, little vinegar, little salt. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think 5 ingredients is enough.
Onion too. Don't forget the onion.
How do you agree?
5. Well,
Typically,
I don't know.
this one had 200.
It's real. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I want to put that out there in the hot sauce world. Like there's a secret number of ingredients.
But I think the less is more.
I think there is something to say when people make a sauce that tastes dynamic and complex, and then it only has 5 ingredients. You're like, damn, the way you balance those. I can see why you want to say that with that one.
You know what this reminds me of? Like Mom's macaroni salad when they would put pineapple in it.
Oh, I never
Tuna,
had
like
that.
a tuna pineapple.
Really?
I bet our people will
I never had tuna and pineapple.
in a macaroni in salad.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Let me call my mom.
I'm not gonna judge you. No, I'm not gonna judge you because I like chocolate milk with
You
my
can
tuna
judge.
fish sandwiches.
I haven't had chocolate milk in
Me neither.
25 years.
But if I ever have a tuna fish sandwich, I crave chocolate milk because that's how I was given it as a kid.
I like
tuna
tuna salad. I like tuna salad.
I love tuna salad. That pasta salad you made was unbelievable, but we're going on tangent after tangent.
All right.
But you should try chocolate milk next time you have a tuna fish sandwich and say in the comments if you are with me that it is an amazingly weirdly good combination. Okay. Until then, sauce number 3 coming up next. All right, sauce number 3. Irish Spikes Queen of Hearts. Lemon pepper habanero. Love the bottle. Very cool.
I love lemon pepper. Habanero. I hope it's there. Almost feels like a jerk.
I know why you're saying that.
It almost feels like a sour jerk.
Wow. Lemon super there.
Good.
Lemony, very good. You know what herb that is? And I'm pretty
Oregano.
Sure that's why
I'm
you're
getting
saying-
oregano.
I'm getting oregano and thyme.
Yeah.
And that's making me feel like it's jerky too. Because jerk sauce often has thyme.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
Again,
Heat's building a little.
a little.
Mmm.
Good flavor. That one?
Much better.
Yes.
Much more dynamic. Much more, the flavor's almost still going. Yeah, you want more. You like that.
I do.
And you do taste the black pepper too.
Man, this would be good in bean soup.
Oh, I can see that. It might be a little lemony though for that. I don't know. It's so lemony. It's like not my favorite on this burger,
shrimp.
but at the same time, ooh, shrimp,
Man.
Seafood. The little citrus heavy with
And the oregano. I'm guessing. I
think you're right.
I've never had it. I didn't see
I
the
think that would be
ingredients.
good. Get another little bite, but heat level I think is maybe we'll go to a 2.5.
Damn, bro.
Because it's a little higher than that one, yeah?
It's very herby.
Very herby.
Very herby.
The only sauce that I would say that's the herbiest sauce.
When you
I've
read
maybe
the
had.
ingredients, if I'm not wrong, it's very oregano heavy.
Let's do it.
Man.
White wine vinegar, lemon juice. Sorry for taking another bite. Red habanero mash, which it specifies Colombian red habaneros and citric acid, filtered water, sugar, minced garlic, extra virgin olive oil, salt, cracked black pepper, thyme. Boom.
You got the time.
Yeah. Crushed red pepper, cayenne, oregano and thyme do have a similar
I'm
vibe.
getting a real heavy oregano though.
Yeah, it's thyme though. It's just that thyme, I think.
I like its time.
Crushed red pepper. Yeah. Everybody should like thyme, right?
You only get so much.
It's the most valuable thing we possess.
In health.
Crushed red pepper, well, the same thing. Crushed red pepper, cayenne, arrowroot, onion, and xanthan gum.
Arrowroot again. See that?
Yeah, I think that's a thickener. Like xanthan gum.
I agree.
Now they're saying this is a medium hot level, which I would again say is a little low. I would say 2.5, 3.
I would say for anybody eating hot sauce, they can handle either of these easily.
Well, this was a 0, straight
Right.
up. Yeah, I think the cayenne at the end is just to be able to say it's a hot sauce, but I honestly feel like it was.
I love the herbiness.
Negligible. I do too. You
I
know,
do.
it reminds me of Todd's Twist. Shout out to
Oh,
Spice of the
you know
Harbor.
what? That's a good shout out,
They're
man.
they're kind of similar.
It
actually.
is.
But this is very time forward.
Hey, that's a good that's a good
comparison.
Yeah.
yeah. That's more black peppery, a little more jerky, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay. That was good.
It was good. Heat.
next-
2, you're going 2?
2.5. I figured. We
Consistency,
said 2
thick.
for that one.
These are thick.
Yeah. I'd say they're about a 1 level away from each other. So now next we got sauce number 4 coming up next. This is our super hot also for this episode. So sort of unfair comparison in that way, but here we go.
But it's a battle.
The battle of the sauces.
Of course.
Huzzah.
I
Now this sauce seems pretty darn thick for a super hot.
feel like I've had Elijah's. Is that Elijah's?
It is, and I've just heard this sauce is often referenced as like the hottest sauce people have. I've seen it when people ask for a really tasty hot sauce on a lot of the forums that I follow. This is the one I see a lot of people recommending, and I've never had it. So I figured we've done a lot of Hellfire Super Hots. Oh, we got to really branch out and try a few others. So hopefully it's not extract level. I don't think this has extract. I think Todd told me it doesn't have extract.
So here we go with Elijah's extreme heat.
Smells fucking hot. Smells hot.
You can tell. I can tell by the smell. I've been doing this so long.
Yeah. It smells.
I smell it off my burger.
It smells Reapery.
It
Not
is.
gonna lie.
It's gonna be hot.
Damn. I hate Reaper. I'm hating Reaper more and more
Well-
these days. Although I had a yellow Reaper pepper sauce recently.
Well.
Ready, Freddy?
Ready, Freddy Teddy. Hot and sweaty rock and roll Teddy.
All right, sauce number 4. We got Elijah's Extreme Regret. Screaming Hot Scorpion Carolina
You
Reaper.
can smell it. It's in the air. It's wafting.
Honestly, it doesn't smell great. It smells Reaper.
It is.
And it smells like, I don't know why, it feels like a bitter. It's gonna be bitter.
I'm glad you picked these. Next time I pick.
Here we go.
Audience, next. Man, weird. Paprika. Fucking paprika.
I actually agree.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Every time paprika.
Here we go.
I know. Here we go. Here we go now. 1.
Already got a little endorphin rush happening.
Me too.
Building, but the endorphin sweat's happening now.
That one's hitting me in my tongue.
Yeah.
It's hot. That's a.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, And it may go from here, but right now I'm a 7. Right now. I don't even taste the burger.
I can tell we're gonna have
I don't even taste the burger.
8. Really? I mean, it tastes like Reaper and Scorpion, honestly.
You know what it reminds me of, Kahn? The bomb.
No, come on.
The paprikas, it's definitely building.
Interesting that you said, because I do think the bomb is crazy paprika, but it's too much paprika in the bomb intentionally. It tastes like shit. And I've had 3 little small endorphin rushes.
I just took another one.
Maybe this won't hit an 8 though, because I don't know.
It made my nose run.
The endorphin rushes might be cooling me off, but I think now I'm feeling that scorpion pepper really hit the middle of my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle
Back
of the
of the throat.
I don't mind the back of the throat that much. That middle of the tongue scorpion burn. Here we go. I'm going to read it. First 2 ingredients, Trinidad Scorpion and Carolina Reaper. Which, again, I feel like those really are the dominant flavors in this. Definitely sweating. Whew. I need a haircut, sorry.
No. You got to give that shit away.
Fans. Oh, I don't do that. I'm not sure I'm going to keep doing that. I've done it for over a decade.
I have too. You are sweating.
Let's read these ingredients. Water is an extra ingredient. Carrots, tomato paste, apple cider vinegar, salt, sugar, garlic, acetic and citric acids, onion, lemon, passion fruit extract.
Ooh, I don't get
sugar cane vinegar, xanthan gum, and another ascorbic acid. So I'm surprised with all those acids, vinegar, acetic acid, this and there.
I'm really picking up nothing but heat, really.
Yeah, it's not on it's not super vinegary.
The flavors I'm not really picking up. Are you?
Honestly, I mostly taste Reaper and scorpion pepper, really.
Not
truly.
the passion fruit. I mean, I would love to feel that flavor, but it's...
I was going to say a little on the salty side, 100 milligrams, but that's not too crazy. I think when you get to 120, you start to get a little too salty, but around 50, 80 salts.
I'm going to go with 7 on this one.
I think 7.
I do too.
Honestly, that plateaued pretty.
Consistency.
I kept feeling like that was going to keep going, then it just...
My mouth is hot.
Oh, me too. Still lingering, but I'm going to say 7, 7.5 on our scale, which is, again, too hot for most chili heads. I think our scale
that would be
is a little more useful for... We say if you go 1 to 5, 5 is probably the hottest for a non-chili head. 10 is like doomed. So check out the Hellfire Doomed episode. You want to see us eat a 10 out of 10 and get a better comparison for our scale. That's like when you start getting into extracts a little hotter than a Reaper. We tend to give Reaper sauces 8, maybe 9.
I feel like that would be good drizzled on macaroni and cheese. Just a little.
I agree. Why not?
Or a grilled cheese.
I mean, we would like it on. We'd put any hot sauce on mac and cheese probably and like it, but
it pairs well.
Because it's mac and cheese.
I like pairing well.
Sounds great. Yeah. No, that's true. Now for our final review, I guess. 0 heat level.
Yep.
We gave this like a 1.5, 2 heat
We get a
level.
winner.
This is your favorite still.
Once a winner.
That beat this sauce, sure. If we're trying to compare those two. These are very hard to compare because heat level may be 2.
I'm going to go winner here just because of the herbally.
Like the herbiness.
It's different.
It is. We agree. We tend to like herby sauces because we don't think there are enough of them. You know, in the culinary world, think about how often herbs are used to elevate a dish. Why isn't the same thing happen in hot sauce a little more? There could be, I feel like herbs are often just in there to say we put it in there in the ingredients and pretend our sauce is more complex, but hot sauce people, let's get better at using the herbs and balancing them, like this sauce right here, Irish Spikes, which again, it's heavy on the time, but it works. It works. It's gonna work on chicken, probably gonna be like that jerk vibe.
It is a jerk vibe, but it's also a Todd's Twist vibe too.
Agreed. This is, I think, a little more citrusy and a little off balance. I think Todd's Twist is more balanced herb-wise, but this would be great on seafood. I think that point you made was fantastic.
Shrimp.
That's a shrimp sauce right there. Fish. This had a great sweet heat, again, that you really taste the pineapple and the mango. This we gave a 7 out of 10 on heat. It really ramped up and then kind of plateaued. You really taste Scorpion Reaper, not many other flavors.
I would say this one, out of what we did today, was a typical just hot. These were very different flavor profiles.
Yeah. You know what I'll say though? I like the taste is better than most Reaper sauces. It didn't have that bitter
flavor-wise
flavor I get from a lot of Reapers. These are going to disappear a lot quicker in our fridges than this guy. So really,
we did it.
This one round. This one round. I guess we have a tie for those of you who are into the competition.
I think it is a tie.
Versus episodes.
It is a tie.
We got a tie. So
we're gonna tie the knot.
I'm not sure that's what that means, but
Well, you don't want to tie
maybe
the knot?
some other time.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I guess nothing left to say, but thank you all for watching.
And please click it and hit it.
Please like and subscribe. We especially thank you all who watch all of every episode to the end, and it really helps our YouTube algorithm show us to more people. So
And at the beginning.
well, the whole time includes the beginning and the end. You know.
Yeah. I know.
Sometimes I'm not sure with you. You know what I mean?
I don't want you to be
The
sure. I
beginning-
don't want you to be
You
sure
could
what it
think the
means.
end is before the beginning. You never
My
know.
wheels are always turning, man.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
You know, you could be a genius.
I'm a savant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think you're a savant.
I am.
Right. Well, we'll see you next time.